Welcome back to the Deuces Sports Podcast. We are here for the White House Freedom 250 card. Thank you for joining us. We are live in Washington, which is true. K Stelt's here with us in a limited capacity.
Yo, yo,
Uh,
yo.
K Stelt, what you got for the people? How the Royals doing, man?
Yeah, let's do a quick dudes in sports update. The Royals, I think, are they the worst in the MLB record wise? Just getting a little quick
I don't
on
think
the
so.
on the
Still?
fly on the fly look because it's been busy. Chandler's a Mizzou grad. I had no idea. That's actually kind of pathetic. I didn't know that. Royals are not the worst. Colorado Rockies are, but they're tied for the second worst with the
Rockies scored
Giants.
23 runs today.
They're still 27, 2 wins below the Royals apparently. So yeah, not much. The Royals suck, and all of their tradable assets are basically gone. So
So right now we're looking at Michael Chandler walkout. He's facing Mauricio Hoofy, the fighting nerd, kind of formerly fighting nerd, I guess. One second, it's so fucking hot under these lights. This is an interesting fight. Obviously, Chandler took some time off waiting for Connor. However, I don't know if that time off. I mean, Chandler's the kind of guy to stay ready. He's a big time kind of fighter guy. Um, this live music is awesome, man. They got a guy singing in Portuguese. But what we're watching here is a young guy who's really got some potential here, and kind of an older guy who's trying to make his last push. Really similar to the main event, and I think the winner of this fight could play into that main event this evening. But Mauricio Hoofy, incredible fighter, very fun to watch. Exciting to see this at the White House. And then Michael Chandler, who's great wrestler and former Bellator champ.
let's unlock the the dual cam. The minute
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. The miniature cam, I guess, is what they call it now.
Whoa, that's a crazy tattoo.
At the same time, I'll be watching hockey and a College World Series, and I'm just kidding. the cowboy hat won't be on forever. I'll have to wear the Freedom 250 merch coming up here soon, just because my headphones can't fit on anything. So it's actually more probably. Let's just switch it over. Freedom 250. These glasses, they're really nice, but boy, they make everything just tough to look at. Absolutely.
What do you think about this hockey game, Kyle? Hockey match.
It's interesting. Hey, in the Stanley Cup, nothing ever stays, so you just always gotta be prepared.
29 versus 40, 5'11 to 5'8, 155 to 156, 75-inch reach to 71.5-inch reach. We've got Roofy, the minus 500 favorite. Chandler, the plus 3.
What are his what's his do we have trunk? Hey dog. Do we have trunk sizes and stuff?
No, I would like honestly. I think reach is one of the most untelling physical stats you could use.
I hate the worst part about this website is that I don't know how to reset the clock. Like how many rounds will this be? 3?
3-rounder.
5-minute rounds?
5-minute rounds. This is a very cool venue.
America.
Mike Beltran back in the ring. Scissor sweep leading to the knockout. All eyes have been on Hoopy. Roofy in the white, Chandler in the red.
Our first clock will be off.
Double F.
Yeah. The thing that makes you be so special, though, is that you cannot rush. If you rush, you have a tremendous
Roofy back to the cage. Disallows a Chandler takedown attempt. Evades a Chandler low kick. Low kicks Chandler himself. Hands low for both guys. Typical. Staying within range. Chandler very jumpy. Pushed back with a jab. This is not going to allow him to get things out. If he starts backing up, Roofy's going to start going off. Unless he can change direction. But you see Chandler, he grabbed the leg, was working, and then he fully threw it. And when he fakes, he can't fake so low. Because he can throw a knee up the middle.
Trace Proven, American owned, American made for those who play as their own tricks.
He just seems to be throwing a little bit too hard, though. He's almost throwing over his feet. He's got to settle himself a little bit if he wants to land with the power that he's used to generate.
Right now.
2 minutes off the round one clock.
Chandler reflecting on that fake hooping. He's got a real flinching. I like how Chandler's moving from the other not presenting a stationary target. Oh, impacting the body.
Nicely placed with the heel. Chandler seemed to eat it pretty well.
Whoa, Superman punch attempt by Chandler. Off the cage. Rufy was able to neutralize that for the most part.
You can see what Chandler's trying to do, and he's trying to give him so many aggressive looks that he doesn't feel confident in throwing his strikes. But at some point, he's got to commit, or it's a punch and face that don't really matter.
We're also in the first round here.
He just keeps his hands down too.
Last win for Michael Chandler came in 2022 against Tony Ferguson, that memorable
Good striking here by Mauricio. Chandler with his back to the cage. Good spinning high kick. Michael on jello legs. This could be over soon. We're at 1:20. Oh, takedown attempt by Chandler. Good hips. Push back is Chandler. Oh, he's hurt. He's running. And just guards up. Oh, to the body is Rufy. Running again is Chandler. He's just running around the cage. Oh, no. Live bet submission, question mark? Oh, my goodness.
He just can't stand it. No, he can't stop and go. Hoopy just has too many weapons. You can see Hoopy measuring too. Hoopy's
Oh my gosh, another spinning high kick. Chandler might be done, folks. Oh, he's dead. Rufy's pretty good, man. I can't hear you, Kyle.
I'm like 15 seconds ahead of you, so that was crazy. Where's my mouse at? Gosh, so annoying. I gotta take these glasses off. I can't do it.
Donald Trump cam.
These glasses are way too dark. It's so dark in here.
My future's bright. Damn. Jello legs.
so many strikes in his arsenal, and you see the manner in which he finishes those strikes, bringing the foot all the way through. We got new contender, Mauricio Hoopy. We get to have the Joe Rogan after this.
The Sleeper MMA picks. Victor fights.
Mm-hmm. These commercials are nuts.
KO. Victory. Pick picks on MMA, boxing, or any other sporting event. No user offer. Get $20 entry credit. No deposit necessary.
So win by Roofy. Coming up, Sean O'Malley versus the Canadian Sahabi. Ay, ay, ay. Kind of a cool setup. I will say that.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Michael John has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 29 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO.
40.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the winner, Mauricio Hoofy. Mauricio, you
Let's see how bets are doing.
the biggest favorite of the night and delivered on that promise with a spectacular precision performance. How happy are you with the result?
Maurício, você entrou nesse evento como o maior favorito e você entregou com a melhor performance nesse momento. Como é que você se sente com a maneira como você acabou essa luta?
Amazing. The first thing I wanted to thank you, my God, for my life. Thank you, my family, my wife, Nadine. I love you so much. Thank you for everything, fellow wife, Hunter. Congratulations. Spectacular event. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. And I have a message. In John chapter 3, verse 16 says, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Jesus freed my life. Jesus saved my life. Jesus want to save your life too. Give your life to Jesus. Thank you so much. Mauricio, your opponent tonight is known for his durability, and you tested that durability, landing several wheel kicks, and then finally some beautiful punches to finish it off. How happy are you with this performance? Eu estou muito feliz por essa performance, estou muito feliz de estar aqui, estou muito feliz de tudo que eu estou vivendo aqui, por agradecer ao UFC por toda a oportunidade que tem me dado. E o Michael Chandler é um grande lutador, eu tenho treinado muito no wrestling, eu quero ser o campeão da categoria. Eu sei que tem muitos desafios e eu estou entregando o máximo para que eu possa ter melhores performances. Obrigado, Boca. Obrigado ao meu time por toda a entrega.
I've been training so much. I'm very happy with this performance, very happy with this win. I've been training so much to be the champion of the division, training around wrestling for that. Thank you for the UFC. Thank you, Hunter, again, everybody for the opportunity. Thank you, Boca, for just training with me, and thank you for my entire team for being for me. Mauricio, the world title.
Yeah, this guy's kind of a killer, man.
You are one of the most exciting contenders in this division. Give us your thoughts on how you fit in here.
Como é que você entra na categoria? A gente sabe que o título está em jogo no maior evento nacional.
Need a parlay.
Eu acredito que a minha próxima luta vai ser.
This is what I've got, and we're already 2 for 2.
Estamos conversando sobre isso. Eu acredito que
I have Bo Nickel, Mauricio by KO, O'Malley,
eu
Derek Lewis by KO, Pieta by KO, and Elia. If I did not say KO, I took their money line.
aqui oficialmente
Once again, that was Bo Nickel money line, Roofy by KO, O'Malley money line, Lewis by KO, Pieta by KO, and Taporia money line. Oh, how beautiful. How beautiful. He just
Go
got
get her.
engaged at the White House.
She gave a thumbs up. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations on an amazing performance. Ladies and gentlemen, Mauricio.
How cool is that? That like that fucking translator guy got to ask that lady to marry that guy.
He were hurt, yeah. Tony? That was cringe.
Oh my god. Boo! I can't even say what I think about that guy on this show. It's a lot of stuff I'd say about Kyle, and I'll leave it at that. O'Malley, welcome to the Sugar Show.
The official digital protection partner of UFC Freedom 250, CrowdStrike. We stop breaches. All right, as we get you primed for our next matchup, these rankings are in and they are presented by IonQ. Quantum is now. All right, so the upstart Josh Hogan gets the red border tonight as the higher ranked fighter. Hogan vaulting to number 5 in the world back in April, courtesy of the win over Curtis Blade. Then tonight, it is the division's all-time most prolific knockout artist, 9th-ranked Derek Lewis, who will share the octagon with Hogan. And yes, coming up next, heavyweight bomber Derek Lewis has been there and done that across his 12-plus years in the UFC. Said he didn't miss a single training session during this fight camp for the first time in his career because he is competing on the south lawn of the White House, and he is hell-bent on cashing in on the moment. Tonight we'll see if he can find that patented knockout button against the undefeated fast riser, Josh Hogan.
Nice shirt. Yep, shirts are good. Fuck no. This is expensive shirt. This is Gucci. There's a bunch of fucking people there, man. So, like, the White House, that's like where the president lives. He's got a bedroom in there and stuff. He's got. What the fuck? Winning is everything. But it's not the only thing. In loud we trust. Dana, what the hell, man? Yeah.
If you're a tool person looking for high quality, affordable tools, we know where to find them. Harbor Freight, all over the store, every day. At a time when the price of tools and everything else only seems to go up, we're working hard to keep prices down. Swing by one of our 1,600 stores for the quality tools you'll love at prices you'll love even more. Harbor Freight.
Well, a lot of special things going on tonight.
You see that Eric Trump asked Daniel Cormier if any of the fights are rigged?
Is honoring Medal of Honor recipients and first responders through UFC Collectibles Name on Canvas experience. These names are preserved on the canvas as part of the live event. Visit UFCcollectibles.com to learn more.
I mean, I couldn't imagine. Whoa, here comes Ilya, black suit. Must be someone's funeral. I mean, throwing a fight, like, listen to these guys talk. They're not smart enough to throw a fight. They're smart enough to get hit in the head, though, for real. All finishes so far. Oh, yeah, for sure. But that was the point of this card, was to have like a bunch of big, quick fights. The thing is that there's President Reagan's radio address to the nation on Flag Day. Oh, yeah. No, that was actually a camera of fucking Betsy Ross. No, it's Betsy Ross, dude. There was cameras caught in fucking 4K. Fucking redcoats, dude. Fuck you. Fuck you. Is this live? In the dawn's early light.
With the birth of our nation, the cause of human freedom had become forever tied to that flag and its survival.
We're so fucking cool, dude. Like, the World Cup's going on. There's no country cooler than ours, for real, bro. It's ridiculous. Like, I love the stories about like the kid who brings water to his village and stuff by like making a generator and shit, but like that, as inspiring and as cool as that is, and those stories are incredible, and I do appreciate those. Like, just like starting in a spot where it's like, nah, we're dealing with like the cutting edge of the cutting edge of the cutting edge of like putting shit on Mars and stuff. It's like, fuck, bruh. Oh, Derek Lewis before Sugar. What? Are we sure? Black Beast. Maybe it is. This is a fucking thing, like the thing when they do the Tale of Tape. Hokit. Talk about Hokit, Kyle. Come on, you've seen a little bit, right?
I want to show everybody that I am the future of this heavyweight division.
Yeah, Hoka, he's a bit insane. We don't see his eyes ever. We don't really know where he's at. He kind of has a really old 80s to 90s style of performance, like a wrestling performance. So expect this guy to just come out and really put on a flamboyant, old school flamboyant show. A very American style bald guy. So very, very impressive.
Boy, is you dumb. I have historically liked fighters that flip off fighters in the cage.
About an hour before that, the president said to me, "Why is Derek Lewis not on the White House card?"
Well, he is now.
Derek!
It's part of American history. Most of the guys that I fought in my career had I trained behind them. Then they end up losing to me and never hearing nothing of them again. So I'm looking forward to doing that to Josh.
Most knockouts in UFC history. Maybe the scariest man to ever live. Like, oh my gosh.
I don't think I would ever want, like, if I had to fight.
I don't want to be
any
within
fighter,
25 feet
if
of
I
him.
had to fight any fighter, I think it's him and like Alex Pereira. That's it. That's it.
Because you want to just die immediately?
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah,
Just kill me quick?
yeah. That's kind of how it is. It's like you have to face Derek Lewis, and I'm like, what do I do?
Nothing.
Like a gun wouldn't even help me.
No.
He would
Well, yeah.
grab it, and I'd shoot it, and it wouldn't even go all the way through his hand, and then he would kill me with one punch. Oh my gosh, look at these guys.
All right, Lewis by KO is on the parlay. Let's see how much they'll let me cash out for.
No Pirates of the Caribbean. The only time I
No, this is the walkout.
Am I missing what the tail of the tape is?
Yes.
All right, mutant on here.
It is crazy the songs that these bands had to learn. Where is he? Yeah, it's the President's Band.
Here's a man who needs no introduction to UFC fans, the knockout king, the Black Beast Derek Lewis, making his 32nd UFC appearance. And Megan O'Leary, he wants this one in the worst way.
Bro, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like the aura alone of this thing, like even if America fails or whatever, like history books in 300 years, like they'll be like, dude, they had a fight at the White House. This is
the marketing. Is that Brett Baer? That's Brett Baer right there. Brett Baer. Fox News legend Brett Baer. Where's the Tucker Carlson shout out? Is that Jerry Seinfeld? He couldn't even celebrate the Knicks winning.
I don't think that is. That's funny though. Derek in the red. Most knockouts in UFC history, 16. Second most wins in UFC heavyweight history, 20. Finished 25 of 29 wins, 24 knockouts in his career. Said the last time he fought outside, he got arrested afterwards. He's fat, but he's got a six-pack, bro. That is the craziest looking six-pack. Is that painted on? Look at that. That's nuts. Dude, he should be playing fucking defensive tackle in the NFL right now.
Yeah, but you have to have a brain to play in the NFL. And I'm not saying Derek Lewis doesn't have a brain, but you have to remember that the type of brain that you have as a fighter is, in my opinion, different than what an elite football player might have.
But I'm not saying a quarterback. I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
a
yeah.
defensive tackle, which. Uh-oh. The Incredible Hulk. Fight for your right. Look, there's Wyatt Schmidt.
He will be there.
This is fucking awesome, dude. Like, this is just so cool that we're alive during this opportunity.
Why don't they do this every 2 years?
Bro.
They need to do this every 2 years regardless of who is in office.
Sport, I don't know how many viewers we have. Maybe I'm getting on my soapbox a little bit. Sport is all there is. Oh, look at that. I mean, we got fucking war heroes here.
I think is a battalion chief on
is
the right.
Is he Japanese? Oh, fuck. He ran over his shoe. Sport is all that there is. At the end, even after, like, right, the apocalypse or whatever, what are we going to do to hang out afterwards?
It's like
you're going to come up with some sort of competition. Mind-body connection.
Randy Johnson, bro.
Randy Johnson? Fuck yeah, dude.
Is Diana Rusi there?
I doubt it. She's in Nantucket. Hanging out with... Who's the next coach you could hang out with?
Ooh, probably not Reed.
Lane Kiffin.
Yeah. Well, what's Lane Kiffin's future NFL job?
Fucking Titans.
Dude, no, we can't have that happen,
yep.
bro.
Yes,
no,
it is.
We can't.
Yeah.
That's not allowed. Howard's not allowed to have that much success.
No.
The most
if you think going from Robert Saleh to Lane Kiffin, that would mean two things: the Titans and the Tigers. Something happened. Like, I don't think that he wins 2 titles.
Or Donald Trump says no.
You have
anyone
to go back to
who supports Allah is kicked off the NFL after like something crazy.
Oh.
And I say that in like a satirical way. But
Robert
there's
Saleh.
Jerry Seinfeld. There he is.
Is that
Kyle Rittenhouse? Is that Kyle Rittenhouse?
No,
it looked like him.
I don't think so. No, he's.
It looked close.
I don't think we're gonna recognize anyone in this crowd because they're all bankers.
Bankers, dual citizens. How many of these guys are dual citizens? Oh boy, power play for the Vikes.
What the? Is this another crypto thing? Oh, it's a Kalshi ad.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. This is a tail of tape. You think Trump likes Pirates of the Caribbean?
He has to. I mean, who doesn't? That's a fire show or movie.
Derek Lewis to the red, Hokit the white. Download Truth Social.
Is it Hocus? How much? What is Hocus again?
What?
How do you spell Hocus? I'll find it. I'll figure it out.
Hokit.
IT.
Hokit. Is this going to start in round 1 as well? The little bars at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's already going over to Derek.
I don't like this.
You don't like Hokit?
I don't like. Well, I do like Hogan, but I don't like how like that to Lewis is crazy.
That's what you gotta do. Hi. She waving to me?
Yep. What is he doing?
Derek is bigger. Thanks, DC.
Holy cow, I have never seen a heavyweight move like that. Look at Lewis, bro. He's just studying like a spider,
ready.
bro. Like a spider.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, bro.
Uh-oh.
You think Trump was like, hey, what if you like spun a real...
He's reacting to a lot of Derek's feints. Oh, Derek a little slow to block that jab.
It'll be pretty
I don't know
awesome.
if Hope. Huh?
I think the match will end right before, unless Lewis kills him, right in time so that I can watch the Canes hopefully win their first Stanley Cup since 2006.
Wow. You're such a baby. You complain so much about your sports teams, and you've seen so many championships.
I haven't seen 2006.
You have seen so many. You were alive for 06.
Yeah, but I wasn't a fan of the Canes until 2020 something.
Takedown Hokit. Going for Mount. Derek gonna see if he can use his strength to just power up here. I haven't even come close. Like, historically, my teams are made fun of for having the longest droughts. Like, as far as teams that have won championships, we have the longest droughts.
I was thinking about the Knicks winning the title, and I was like, if the Jets went to the Super Bowl, like what would happen to New York City? Will people not know what to do?
But the thing with the Knicks is that the Knicks are New York's team, where the Mets kind of share it with the Yankees and the Giants kind of share it with the Jets. The Knicks are like
Like are
really
like
New
do
York,
pe-
New
like
York.
are New York like is the majority of New York people kind of like, hey, whatever New York team is good, like that's what I root for. Not saying like
Probably.
like the New York Knicks are like no one's like, oh, I'm here for Brooklyn. Like only Brooklyn people are here for Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, well they were New Jersey.
Oh wow, Lewis is hurt or cut, I guess.
Bleeding. Just survived the round, Derek.
Oh jeez. Get up, Derek. Hoket's he's a good wrestler, dude. He knows what he's doing.
Division I football player, played in the NFL for the 49ers for a cup of coffee. Uh-oh. Yeah, twist out. Twist out. He looks comfortable.
Is his wingspan just too
feels
big?
like he would have tapped by now if it was a good one. His arms are just so long. It's longer.
I was gonna say, is his
Hoket's
wingspan
torso.
just so big that he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, listen, my pec is just big enough for me to not.
You almost got to use your knees. Hoket's
like, look, my
too
shoulders
high.
are on the ground. My shoulders are on
Yeah.
the ground.
You almost got to use your feet against the
That'll
rib
get.
cage
I will
to
say
push
that will
out.
give Lewis. That will give Lewis some time. Here, let's do this.
You cannot let this man get comfortable puts on the fence, okay? It's gonna happen every time. Get in his space here. Stay small though. I don't want you popping up. 1-6. Let's go. Still Larry. CBS Sports presents Deep Waters, a UFC podcast hosted by Steve Thomas alongside UFC legends Jorge Masvidal, Dustin Poirier, and Chris Weidman. Takes you live every Monday at noon on UFC on Paramount Plus YouTube channel. Stream every episode on Paramount Plus and wherever.
What a weird group. Round 2 underway. Hoket, obvious winner of the first. Lewis.
About 10 seconds
right
behind.
above the left.
10 seconds behind on the clock. Oh boy, Louis. Yeah, get him, get him, get him.
Oh, here we go. Heavy hands.
Oh boy.
Heavy hands.
Hoket's definitely. Oh,
gotta get him on his heels. Gotta get him on his heels. USA, USA. Surprised Hoket hasn't gone to take this fight to the ground yet.
What in the name of Mike?
Little trip out of the clinch. To no avail. Little
Looks like
combo by Hokit.
Lewis is a little gassed.
That's kind of how he moves, though. You
Yeah.
gotta walk into one of his punches. He's got to put his hands up. That's for god dang sure.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Give a
Hokit looks
knee.
like he's lining up for a knee.
I was gonna say, does Lewis have a knee?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, give him a knee. Oh, they both did it! Gee.
Wobbly legs for Lewis.
You gotta get
Trading strikes.
You gotta get him square.
Hokit's obviously getting the better of Lewis. Looks like he's sleepwalking, just throwing haymakers. Oh my god.
Lewis just has to hope to the god above that he makes it through
Oh,
this
good
round.
elbow.
Just kiss.
Another elbow.
Another one.
Another elbow. Uppercut. I mean, yeah, Lewis is just sleepwalking in there. Minute 15 left in the round.
Man, Hokit, he just has the speed at this point as a heavyweight. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
but
geez.
Lewis is still
What a
up.
combo. Lewis is still swinging.
Oh,
too.
and he goes. Oh gosh.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
And that's the ball
gosh.
game. Hokit wins by KO, so slight bump in the road as far as the parlay goes. But good work by Hokit. He's a scary cat, man. Here, Kyle, I'm going to go see if I can grab something to eat real quick.
I got you. I'll be on for a little bit. I'll have this on. I do also have the Stanley Cup playoffs on. I'm watching my Canes right now. It's getting a little empty. We have empty net for the Vegas Knights with 2:30 to go. Boy, Boosie, the goalie for the Canes, has just put on a performance, and we see that left jab right there by Hokit. He just came in like an absolute beast. Let's get this out of the way. Lewis kind of figured out that the speed of the new newer heavyweights is a bit different. And there's Hokit. He is shaking the hands of President T. And then he's going to put a chain on Donald Trump, it looks like. He has put a chain on Donald Trump. So Donald Trump is now wearing some bling. We'll make sure that P4 knows sooner or later. Here comes Hokit. The Lion, the Witch in the Wardrobe. We will hear the Hokit just which was funny because I was just saying about the NFL players can't do it, and it just looks like they can.
sir. I'm here with the winner, Josh Hokett. Josh, once again, you proved the doubters wrong, moved to 10-0, and knocked out one of the biggest knockout artists in the history of the sport. I'm the man with the plan. The beast that's ready to feast. You know what? Fuck the speech. Hey, shout out to Trump for having the balls to put some shit like this on. And if I'm gonna say anything, there's only one person more incredible than the Incredible Hulk, and that's my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Now listen, Alex Pereira, I want to shama on your mama.
Wow.
And lastly, Michelle Obama.
Oh no.
Man, am I right, America?
Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Hokett.
Josh Hokett.
Josh Hokett.
Just
10-0.
I wouldn't not admitted, that's not the correct word or anything factual. Just stated that Michelle Obama, the first lady for 2 consecutive terms, was called a male species, which is not true. Boy, I'll tell you what, it is getting chippy at the end of this, and I'll beat this, get this out of here. Let's actually, we're gonna load this up. We're gonna watch it on the big screen. We're gonna watch the Canes win on the big screen. We might switch hats here. I don't want to wear this hat anymore. We are waiting desperately right now. Boy, that sucks. Getting close. Get really close. Very nervous right now. It is 2-0. I should feel okay, but playoffs have shown, Stanley Cup playoffs have shown very, very, very many times how 2 goals at any point is not safe. Not safe at all. And it's gone! Oh my God! It's gone! It's gone! We're gonna do it! Bob! Peak! They did it! They did it! Oh my gosh, they did it! Oh my gosh, they did it! They're gonna win. They're gonna win. They're gonna win. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. They lost it. They lost at the centerpiece. It's just ridiculous. Why would you not have a goalie in at that point in the third period? It's just so ridiculous. Just didn't have it up. Why would you not have a goalie in? Oh! Oh, unbelievable! Unbelievable! They're gonna do it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We're gonna switch hats. Minute left. The Canes just scored on an empty net. They didn't have their goalie in at the end. Get another one. Oh, now they have to have their goalie in. "30 seconds. "10 seconds. Here we go. They're gonna do it. For so long, not so long, but for about. There it is. So is who's up next? Is it Pira? Is it okay? O'Malley, right? Hello? Hello? Hey! What is he doing? Is he ignoring me? Hey!
What's up?
Is O'Malley up next? I assume he's up next. I just turned it on, so.
Yes, he is. So O'Malley next. Final 1-0 in the hockey.
2-0. Or
2-0.
3-0. 3-0, sorry. They scored last minute, so.
Well, congrats.
Yep.
Best Canadian since GSP. That's probably pretty true. Kyle, you either want to turn up or mute your broadcast so I can play mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
You can hear it through my mic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell Dana.
From the White House with Team Canada. Maybe the win streak comes to an end because he's never fought anybody like me.
That's true as well.
Find that there's no way to win.
Are they making the president's band play sing "Oh Canada"?
Well, I wonder the extent to which the American troops might give it to the Canadian here tonight against Sean O'Malley. But certainly this man is so proud of his heritage. Ayman Zahabi, his dad immigrated from Lebanon. And what a rise to MMA prominence it has been for Ayman Zahabi. 7 consecutive wins, dating to May of 2019. We'll see what he has for the former champion.
And when you look at the last 3 wins, Marlon Barrow, Jose Aldo, and Pedro Munoz, 3 world-class fighters. People underestimate this man, but you got to think, first of all, he is being coached by his brother, who is, in my opinion, the greatest mastermind of the sport. I think Faraz Zahabi's got one of the best minds for combat.
Faraz Zahabi is a very smart guy.
Who's one of the greatest of all time.
When he was training GSP, he started using frame rate to judge fighters like timing and quickness and how fast their punches were. He was using frame rate to do that.
No amount of money that I can pay someone to care about me as much as my brother does. And you see, it's an undeniable kinship for these two.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you got your brother in your corner who has as much knowledge about the sport, you have to believe that you're getting the best that there is. Now you got George St. in the corner too. The one thing about this win streak is Ayman Zahabi has been able to fly under the radar a little bit.
Yeah.
That's not going to be the case anymore if he wins this fight tonight.
All right, keys to victory tonight are brought to you by Superfile, trusted by professionals who know that oops is not a cybersecurity strategy. Technically, champ, what does he have to do to get his hand raised?
I mean, he's got to use all of his weapons, right? We saw the Jose Aldo fight. He was able to strike. He was able to wrestle. He's got to do it all. And he also has to be very, very patient. Sean O'Malley is a tremendous counter striker. He sets so many traps, and he does it in a way that you don't see him being set. If he rushes, what happened to Aljamain Sterling can happen to him. But if he's patient, if he's calm, if he makes Sean chase him a little bit, he will then find takedowns, and he will be able to get to his position inside the octagon, get win number 8, and really start to move himself into title position.
Zahabi likes the fact that he has been forged by the long road. He said the vast majority of contenders don't get shortcuts. I didn't. And we'll see if he can turn back the challenge of Sean O'Malley tonight.
They're giving him the pink Lambo. Wow. This is tough. Damn. He's coming out of a fucking what? He's coming out of the presidential fucking.
Well, the vocalist Hannah Davis has stolen the show all week in rehearsals and here tonight, but now Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier, all eyes are on the former undisputed bantamweight champion Sean O'Malley, flanked by Medal of Honor recipient Earl Plumlee and LA Fire Department.
This mug, they gave him special treatment.
Arguably the biggest American superstar. No surprise to see him on the South Lawn of the White House.
Welcome to the Sugar Show. This is my show.
Sean O'Malley is a star. But honestly, stardom doesn't come if you don't have the skills to back it up. And he showed that in becoming the bantamweight champion of the world. But over the course of his career, from the moment he was on the Contender Series, you can tell that this young man just had something. And anytime you're a star of that caliber, you're in contention or at least close. Sean O'Malley won his last fight. He wins again. You really start to consider him one of the top guys. He's an amazing striker. He sets those beautiful chocolate balls around the air on the ball. And this guy is as good as they come. He's an athlete, Joe. He played basketball his entire youth. And you can see it in his movements inside of the octagon.
Yeah, he's so mobile. He's so good at switching stances. He's so good at counter striking. But as you said, setting traps. And he is a sniper. One of the most accurate fighters ever in his talent-rich bantamweight division with legitimate one-strike knockouts.
Let's go, Sugar.
Perfect right hand that he landed on Aljamain Sterling is a highlight reel forever to win the title. And he holds a victory over Petr Yan, who is the current bantamweight champion of the world. He thinks a big showing here tonight could potentially set him
Sugar in the
up for a
white.
match for the title once again. And he thinks he can
Welcome to the Sugar Show. This is my show.
My new favorite fireman is first responder Marty Mullen, getting all sorts of fired up on the walkout with Sean O'Malley. Sorry, Steve Banks. You got company. All right, Joe Rogan, your keys to victory for the Sugar Show tonight.
control the distance. He's the taller fighter, and he is fantastic at distance. He is so good at movement, and again, switching stances, he's one of the best in the world at it. Front kicks and sharp counters. His front kick up the middle, it's one of the few weapons that was effective against Barack Obama in the first fight. Hurt him to the body in the final round. And then the sharp counters, his counterattacks again like the ultimate.
Knock out this fucking Canadian. Let's go, man. I'm pumped. Are you pumped? Let's hear it, chat. Dude, Zahabi is like actually kind of a killer too. I'm a little spooked. What the heck is this guy? I don't even know where Kyle went. Ah.
The DraftKings experience you know and love, all in one easy-to-use app. Available now for all you fight.
Pirate drink.
And right now, new DraftKings customers spend $5 and get $200 in total credits. The crown is yours.
Right back live at DC, Tampa, brought to you by Crypto.com, the world's leading cryptocurrency platform, celebrating its 10-year anniversary. Sean O'Malley has swelled already a 5-1 favorite. He's 31. Amos Zahabi is 38, 3 inches the gap in height, 3.5 inches in reach. For Sugar, Sean O'Malley. Right now for the introductions back inside the octagon.
You're muted.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Presented by BetQueens.ai. Get the rating you deserve. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 14 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Boo! Boo! KO? Yes, first round.
A big martial artist holding professional record, 19 wins, 3 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing at 135 and 1/2 pounds, fighting out of Peoria, Arizona, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion and the #3 ranked bantamweight contender in the world,
Sugar Sean O'Malley.
And the action begins. A referee in charge, Jason Herzog. Jason Herzog.
USA. Herzog.
For this one, beautiful look there on Chrissy Blair. Tremendous job out of fashion design to train Chrissy Blair all night long. And now the #3 ranked contender, Sean O'Malley. As all eyes at the MMA world firmly fixed upon him, he takes on Ayman Zahabi. He comes in #6 in the world. Zahabi, the Canadian, in red. O'Malley, the American, in black.
One thing about Zahabi that's allowed for him to find his level of success is he was coaching for a really long time. Never TriStar had a lot of fighters, Kenny Florian, George St. Pierre, obviously. So many great fighters the past year, Rory McDonald. And he was actually training with them, but also coaching guys.
Yeah. No, it's a great point. He was coaching UFC fighters when he was 18 years of age. He got off to a 1-2 start in the UFC, and you never know, maybe one more setback. Could have been coaching with his brother. Instead, he's a bona fide bantamweight title fighter.
He landed a good inside low kick, and I think more of those would be good for him to take away some of the moves of O'Malley. Go into big shots and chip at those legs.
O'Malley's accuracy is otherworldly. His ability athletically to close distance, outstanding.
I sat down with Sean O'Malley once for a long conversation. He spoke about his upbringing in Montana and how he just played basketball, all sports his whole life.
Good distance control by O'Malley. Zahabi circling the outside of the cage.
Movements. O'Malley has the space.
So that brings us to Cyril Gane, the heavyweight fighter.
Yes,
Same thing.
absolutely. I mean, Cyril Gane picked up a golf club like a year ago, and he's actually got a better swing than most people.
Yeah. You were going to say me, but you
Yeah, so most people, because I have most people, you know.
O'Malley in perpetual motion, constantly switching stances, working off the jab out of the orthodox footing right now.
I like that Zahabi's trying to be patient. I don't know if I love how much he's running. He can't allow O'Malley to get too comfortable in front of him.
I would really like to see him chip at those legs. He landed one inside low kick. I'd like to see a lot more of that from him.
But even though
2:30 remaining.
When the guy's mobile and he's running away from you, you can't chase him.
Zahabi's not doing much. I mean, maybe he's trying to gas O'Malley with him throwing feints or something. I'd like to see maybe a little bit more output from O'Malley. Decent low kick by Zahabi there.
You see Sean trying to set up that counter though. Every time Zahabi takes
I can't hear you.
almost like slide back out of position. Trying to drop that right hand on.
Kick again, yeah. Coach Dean Thomas, my man, what do you think?
Well, part of the problem with Zahabi's movement is it's not very smooth. At times, he's actually even crossing his feet. If O'Malley kicks him when he's crossing his feet, he's going to do a lot of damage, probably knock him off of his feet. But Zahabi's got to do something better with his movement, because if he can move laterally better, it'll allow him to move inside and outside a little bit better as well.
And I honestly, you know, he's won 7 in a row. And I think the visuals is probably why he didn't get as much respect as he deserves. Right. Because a lot of times he is moving a little bit more awkwardly. But it's effective. But it's very effective. Ooh, nice left hook there.
Good tag by Zahabi. O'Malley still charging forward.
And on this winning streak, he has gotten significant
Another good body shot. Some low kicks by Zahabi.
Throw those inside leg kicks, Joe Jackson.
And you see the redness in the
That was an outside leg kick, but whatever.
I think Sean can do some damage with that little kick he used to get. The little kick he got before. It doesn't seem like he throws that as much as he used to. Maybe that was from the time that he broke his foot whenever you were interviewing him down on the mat. It maybe makes him not want to do it as much, but it's a very effective weapon. And honestly, it was the weapon that Irma Rockwell was really in their first fight, late in the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both fighters have landed 8 strikes. strikes unofficially.
So far, Sean's been most effective with that straight right to the body. He keeps going to the well with that. He's got to look out for the counter left hook. He does that too many times.
I think Sean's trying to get him to drop his hands a little bit so he can follow with the right hand up top.
There it is again. He's kind of running at him with that inside down.
Because he knows that when he does that running action, Sean tries to create distance between them. And again, chase him with your kicks, not with your hands. That's how he's doing that. Oh, Sean got the left hand.
Little tag by O'Malley. Looked like something, but not much towards the end of the first round.
Oh, there it is.
Some heavy punches by O'Malley. And some feints, and that ends it. All right, O'Malley obviously did the most damage. I guess you give it to him, but there was really nothing there.
I agree. There, at the end, he kind of came in and. How do you spell his last name? Not O'Malley.
You got it right.
No. It went away. I forgot.
French.
On June 21st, explore what it means to live as a double agent.
Oh wow, we just. What the?
Lines between ally and enemy blur like never before. Starring Michael Fassbender, Jeffrey Wright, Jodie Turner-Smith, and Richard Gere. Don't miss the agency. All episodes streaming June 21 on Paramount Plus. The legendary Hall of Famer George St. Pierre, also in the corner of Amy Zahavi to our right.
He's led two more of those inside leg kicks. And you can't take too many of them, especially he's landing inside the knee. He buckled the knee of Sean, limit his movement.
Like Zahavi got a nice right hand through a moment ago. Tim Welch, outstanding head coach on the other side, really liked the feel out round out of his guy in round one.
Oh, nice double jab there.
Very nice combination. And he lands every time Sean backs out. He backs out straight and he leaves that left leg out there. And Eamon is taking advantage of it. And again, another one. That's a lot of inside low kicks.
Jab gets through from Malley.
And he landed it again. And he's landing it right.
Now, Zahavi's defense is pretty good, but it doesn't lead to much. The game plan.
Very much a Patrick Beverly take right here.
Some redness and some blood on the nose of Zahavi as O'Malley continues to work his jab.
Well, Sean seems to prefer to fight orthodox, but he's very good southpaw as well. And he's moving southpaw now probably because of the damage. Nice right hand there. Because of the damage that he's incurred on that left, and he gets it on the right leg now.
Zahavi's corner wants him to kick. They're yelling kick at him the whole time.
Yeah, because they can recognize the damage.
Zahavi came in tonight with the highest significant strike defense among active bantamweights, north of 70%.
Ooh, that combo landed there. It was fast. Oh, man.
But an inside low kick and an outside low kick by Zahavi.
Well, you can see that Sean is not reacting to when he thinks that kick is going to come.
And again, Zahavi punctuating that exchange with a kick.
Those kicks are very effective. I mean, they don't look like a lot, but they take so much away from your ability to move and your ability to sit down and plant down those punches.
Well, especially if he can start to throw him off of Sean's punches now. That's going to really limit how Sean can approach him. Sean has to throw more feints before he attacks, right? Like that. See him feint, draw that kick to Zahabi, then let his hands go.
There's a nice right hand.
22 leg kicks landed on 25 attempts for Zahabi.
God, O'Malley's just so quick.
O'Malley's hitting him with some beautiful
I don't want
shots.
to get caught eat my words here, but it's hard to see Zahabi really making a push at really anything at this point. I mean, unless there's some sort of striking that he has yet to use, or, I mean, if the only thing he's going to do is low kick, I don't think he's throwing a punch, DC. That's what I was just saying, you fat fuck. Okay. Good pressure. Oh! KO, aura. That's aura, bro. That's so aura. That's so aura. You should take a picture like laying down in the cage and like the Washington Monument lined up so it looks like his. Yeah, Zahabi did not.
There was like a hit or a strike probably 10 seconds before it occurred where it was like, okay, Zahabi might be in trouble. And then all of a sudden that the strike before the big one occurred, you're like, uh-oh. Here's what happened. And then of course he finishes him off. Gosh, he's like that shrimp. You know how that shrimp punches really fast?
Oh yeah.
That's yeah.
It moves its claw so fast underwater that it boils the water around it. And it sees like 7 more colors than we do.
Could you imagine seeing 7 different colors that you don't even like know about? Like, what would you do?
That's the most woman question. Could you imagine this thing that you couldn't ever imagine? Yes, darling.
To be fair, I didn't ask it in the same way.
Pretty much.
No,
you
no,
said,
no,
could you
no, no, no.
imagine?
I didn't actually expect you to go. Actually, what I would tell you.
I don't know what to do with you, Kyle.
You don't need to do anything.
PC's in Greece. Fucking
That's the
Howard's
best.
trying to find
He's in
Jordan
Greece.
Walker a home run ball. What? Big as the plug.
Hey!
I'm the biggest, the largest.
You missed Hoyt saying Michelle Obama was a man.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Chael Sonnen. If Alex wins, he's the GOAT. But if Gon wins, the GOAT is John Jones, who lost to me. Enjoy my night. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Bro, Sugar won! Let's go, Sugar! Welcome to the Sugar Show!
Congratulations, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the winner, Sugar Sean O'Malley, with I think a historical first walk-off salute KO. How good does that feel?
It's hard to put into words. Manifestation is a real thing. I've seen this before.
Positive mental visualization.
You saw the walk-off KO with the salute?
Yeah, that was
Shit, see, you and fucking Joe Rogan, Kyle. Can you not just let a thing be a fucking thing?
Well, it was absolutely beautiful. Take a look at it on the big screen. It seems
And then what they say after that?
first round of those inside low kicks, but you found your range, and you found your range in beautiful fashion. There you dropped him with the left.
Yeah, I mean, he was just running around, throwing those little leg kicks. I mean, they don't do a whole lot. They didn't do a whole lot. It didn't, I mean,
Thank you.
Well, you dropped him with the left, and here comes this picture-perfect right hand.
Boop.
And the salute.
Lights out.
that was sexy.
You are one of the top contenders in the bantamweight division. You're one of the former champions, and you have a victory over the current champion. Give us your thoughts on that.
Peter Yan!
Pewter! You're 5'2".
I don't know why they didn't show up, but that's what I want next. Whether they do Marab and Peter, I want Peter next.
Well, I think the universe.
He doesn't want to fight Marab again.
I would love to see that fight. I just want you to enjoy this victory. Congratulations on an amazing performance.
I just went on a couple of social media accounts, and boy, there are a lot of people that are like, "Does anyone else think that this is really cringe? This is really awkward?"
This is the coolest thing that's ever happened in the history of the world.
And to be fair,
Honestly,
me and
you know
P4
what? This
come
might have
from.
been one of my birthday wishes when I was a little kid. This might have been like a whole like long-term thing. I don't remember all my birthday wishes my entire life, but I could imagine a 13-year-old main man from way out west was like, I wish that they had the White House UFC.
And Donald Trump.
Like, this
was
is
there.
awesome.
No, I'm just kidding.
and Donald Trump
No.
and some guy from
Oh, you know what?
Montana.
Wait, bro, look who that is, bro. Zuckerberg. It was Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Zuckerberg's been there.
I will say that Mayman West and I come from, we're from different areas. I guess you could honestly, I will say probably the county that I grew up in might be a little bit more blue than where you guys are. It might be close.
No, King County.
Dude,
Are
it
you
might
kidding
be.
me?
It might be pretty close. Maybe not. Yours is probably. But from when I was growing up, it was a really big red town. A lot of red. lot of Republicans.
Max Crosby's there.
Different areas.
You have just been traded to the Philadelphia Eagles.
And we can tell each other that this is this.
Look at Tyson Fury's hat.
So we got one more fight right before the main event. And golly, this is just incredible. I will say the
This is aura farming for real. Did you see O'Malley's entrance?
yeah, it was awesome.
So you see how, like,
girl
everyone else
singing-
was, like-
the girl singing. It was just
Well,
awesome.
yeah, but no, when he
The
where
limo-
he started from.
yeah, he started at the limo or whatever. Is he in
Yeah.
the Oval Office? This is incredible. I mean, this is really cool. This is a really cool event that has not been done before. And this is not like this would have never happened if it wasn't for the guy in charge. It was gonna happen whenever it wanted to happen.
Bro, like, do you know how far we have come as a country where it's like, yes, people can come from other countries and be in our, like, are you shitting me? Could you
bro,
imagine if
the
there was a
presidents-
Mexican in the
bro,
White House,
the
a Mexican
presidents-
national in the White House,
The
like
presidents,
3 presidents ago?
the president's military Marine band played the Canadian national anthem
Bro.
for the guy who got knocked out by Sugar Sean O'Malley. I'm telling you right now,
if
you told me Donald Trump would have allowed that to happen, I would have told you no way.
Well done. I think that this is awesome.
I will say
And I think anyone who thinks the opposite is silly.
the only reason I want to go to Washington D.C. is just to look at all the museums at the what's the big museum they got there?
What's that one?
Smithsonian Museum.
That's the one that. Oh, do you want to spend the night there?
Yes, like the museum. I want to go to.
Do you think they have another one of Robin Williams that's played by Theodore Roosevelt?
They might. When we went to Kennedy Space Station and went to the visitor center. I had my hat off when we were in the memorial area where all the people have died from past missions. And a person was like, "Why is your hat off?" I was like, "We're at a memorial." I was like, "Why would I have my hat on at a memorial? That's ridiculous."
I went to the 9/11 memorial once.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Your hat was right on.
Oh yeah, well it was a Mets hat.
It was Mets hat. It makes sense. I didn't have a Kennedy Space Station hat on, so I had to keep it up. I had to take it off.
And you had to wait until you got to the gift shop so you could buy the Kennedy.
Yeah.
What else was I gonna say? Oh, the Seattle Art Museum. Do you know what they call that?
No.
Sam. Seattle Art Museum. Sam.
There it was. The first great American yacht, echoing like a sonic boom across history. This country
Did Dana White record 7 versions of this fucking Ram commercial?
Liberty is loud, baby. Something to say.
People are saying Josh Hoyt is a certified clown. Listen, I'm not trying to say that Hoyt isn't a goofball, but when you knock out Derek Lewis, you might have freedom to say whatever you want to say without.
He might be scary, bro.
He just knocked out Derek Lewis. Yeah. That's not an easy task.
And honestly, he's funny as fuck, bro. What Blatty for president? Sam. Sam, yes, Sam. Too much sugar from the. Oh, Carter! Carter's talking.
Over and over again, brother. I already know this, brother.
Joe, Max is my child, brother.
Max is my child.
Brother. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Excuses already, Joe.
Return of the Max, July 11th. A bunch of us are gonna get laid on that pretty face, brother. Keep it clean for me.
Max, I'm gonna box you with my hand.
I'm gonna box you. I'm gonna box your bloody head off.
Come on. Joe, we're gonna drag this fight.
Did you see on the Pat McAfee show when fucking Pat kept on cutting off? Kept on cutting off Ilya and Gaethje.
No.
Originally designed during the Cold War, was built to fly at extremely low altitudes and high speeds to help avoid enemy radar. A total of 104 B-1s were produced, and one of its most distinctive features is its variable sweep wings.
You do fucking nothing. Do what you're told.
High-speed flight and reduced drag. A night full of moments here at UFC Freedom 250, presented to you by Ram Trucks. Nothing stops Ram. And Crypto.com, the world's leading cryptocurrency platform, celebrating its 10-year anniversary. Well, several fighters are making the famed walk to the octagon tonight, but they would all tell you, to a man, to a woman, their walk pales when compared to the brave men and women who make a different jaunt in defense of their country.
Do you ever think when you say Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, by the way, Michelle Obama is a man? Like, that's got to be the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Before we enter the arena,
I think your uncles on
we
Facebook
face a moment of
have
truth
said similar things.
when we ask ourselves, do I dare take this step?
AI generated Martin Luther King.
This question tests the courage of our convictions. The answer can change.
Sacagawea! Lewis and Clark! That might be the fucking Columbia River.
Generations of Americans have made the choice to confront.
Going out west, baby.
the walk.
Just to find a little fucking nugget of gold.
To march forward into battle for our country. To march in the streets for a noble cause. To take a giant leap of faith
Hey, soundstage in Las Vegas.
into a new frontier. To walk the path of the free, we follow in the footsteps.
What's that,
of the
Wyatt
brave,
Earp?
putting one foot in front of the other until there is no turning back.
That's
All
supposed to be
fights
Colby
are not the
Covington.
same, but the walk always starts the same way. With a bold first step.
No capes. We are the best, bro.
Celebrating its 10-year anniversary. While no UFC fighter has ever earned nor been afforded the chance to compete for a title in a third weight class, but that indeed is our reality here tonight in Washington.
Motherfucker about to be triple champ.
Moves up to the land of the big men for Cyril Gane.
Grandeza, eu acho que
5-round fight coming up.
vontade, essa determinação.
Calls on the ground is shaking. You can feel it in your bones.
Eu diria pouco desse legado que eu tô deixando.
Alex Pereira is one of the most feared strikers to ever fight in kickboxing. His left hook is legendary.
Joe Rogan's going to say, how did this guy ever make 185 pounds?
Realização do meu sonho.
He goes from making his UFC debut and wins world title at 185 pounds, goes up to 205, destroys everybody there.
You can tell by the way the world accepts him. He's become an international superstar.
Chama ou chama?
E as condições que eu tinha.
Cal, chama ou
As
chama?
condições que eu tenho hoje, para mim, muito importante.
Can you Discord stream it for me? No, you must buy Paramount Plus or use many Russian links.
But he's moving up to fight Cyril Gane, the most athletic heavyweight in the game. By Cyril Gane. One of the most technical fighters that we've ever seen in the heavyweight division.
The in and out movement, the speed, the piercing jabs, the long range.
He is an incredible athlete.
This man is a problem.
I'm really excited about this fight with the one time against Pereira. He's a huge champion, but heavyweight division is my division. High level technical strike, ambition. Eu sou cara diferente também, que talvez ele nunca tenha enfrentado.
No capes. Yes, you are right. What else? You asked me another question. I'm supposed to answer.
Chama ou chama?
Not afraid of it.
Cham.
I'm on the mission. My mission is to have this belt, to win this fight, and then to have my undisputed title.
Planet Frog. Have you listened to the new Action Bronson album yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, if you would like, there is a live studio version that was just released, or not a live studio, a live performance version that was just released that took place a couple weeks ago, and he did like this kind of monologue about how he took something and talked to a frog, and it talked to him in Portuguese, and it said chama. Whoa. Just walking through Trump's house, bro. Do you think this is actually the band or is this a recording?
I said they are playing the percussion, but they only have the vocals recorded.
You gotta be real fucking good to be in this band, huh?
Responder from Palm Beach County, Sheriff John Kazanchian here is the former UFC interim heavyweight champion.
Dude, walking through the Oval Office getting fucking saluted, bro, to go knock out a motherfucker.
Well, he looked fantastic against Tom Aspinall before the eye closed.
That is so fucking cool, bro. What the fuck? Hey, everybody in the chat. Dubs in the chat because we were part of this timeline that had this.
And he's an accurate striker, very accurate, with legitimate knockout power and very high-level striking and a natural heavyweight, which is maybe one of the most important, maybe one of the most anticipated factors.
Remember the Big 12 championship last year? What would you do if you refed on that court?
You know, like Cyril Gahn's entire career has been at heavyweight. He has, like you said it best, he probably hasn't been 185 pounds since he was 14. Yeah. And Pereira did it 2 years ago. Right. I love the walk.
That boy losing his mind on the fucking maracas. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, I said that, DC. Bro, that girl is wearing the outfit that the commercial makes fun of. Like, that's the same with the winner.
Because when you think move up to heavyweight, you think you're gonna find guys that are a bit slower, that don't move as fast as the people you've been fighting. Cyril Gahn has all of that. He has all that speed, all of that movement. He's big and strong. And if the guy that showed up to fight Tom Aspinall the last time we saw him inside the Octagon show was night, you take tough fight for every single heavyweight.
My sister will like that. They should have Hasbulla shot out of her. Wait, they should have shot. They should have Hasbulla shot. They should have shot Hasbulla out of a cannon over the White House. I know. High poke would be crazy.
Against Francis Ngannou, he's been grappling to beat him. You know when you're fighting Alex Pereira, his game plan, and it is not to take you down and submit you. It's to try to smash you with elite kickboxing skills. But guess what? Cyril Gane also has elite kickboxing skills and as a legitimate heavyweight. And that's why this is a pick'em fight, despite the spectacular success that Alex Pereira has had in his career.
Tonight's UFC 3 to 250 title fights are presented by Crypto.com, the world's leading cryptocurrency platform, celebrating its 10-year anniversary. It's been essentially all title fights and main events for Cyril Gane, 8-time UFC headliner, former UFC interim heavyweight title holder, and trying to become 2-time here tonight in DC.
Oh, hey, hey, oh. Oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh.
Look at all those people out there. It's crazy. Crazy. At the Ellipse is crazy. Crazy. The energy out there must be amazing. And you know the beverages are flowing.
Bro. Oh my god. Are you shitting me? Topuria gonna take a fucking helicopter down? He has devil magic. Yuri Prohaska said it. He has so much aura.
Sheriff's Department here is the former middleweight champion, former light heavyweight champion, Alex Poatan Pereira. And you can argue right now that he is the consensus biggest superstar in mixed martial arts today. The loudest ovations oftentimes are reserved for him.
This is crazy. This is the most of the White House I've ever seen. Oh my god, bro. Chama, oh Chama. Dude, fucking fireworks. What is this, the Charlie Kirk assassination?
Well, Joe, Daniel and I
Remember, this is Trump's favorite fighter.
2021 when Alex Pereira was fighting Andreas Nicolaitis in his UFC debut, and you were just bubbling over with enthusiasm and excitement as to what this man can do. I think perhaps he's even exceeded your expectations.
Beyond. I mean, he was
Latina put on Polymarket, just put 500K on Alex Pereira to beat Game. 1 million pays out on Polymarket. That's crazy.
Wait, this is an even money fight?
Two-division UFC champion, and the way he won the title, the way he beat these guys, just the power, the technique, the octagon IQ, the way it's translated from kickboxing to MMA has been extraordinary. And he's just a very, very unusual human being.
You know, honestly, when you were speaking of Alex Pereira, it was almost like, man, Joe has been watching something that we haven't because you know him. You know that he can fight. But what he has done in such a short period of time has been amazing. And for him to be chasing a third division, for a long time, guys, we thought a two-division champion was impossible. Alex Pereira continues to move the finish line. And I believe it's because he's so new in this sport. He's challenges that he's really putting in front of himself. He's got 12 professional fights in mixed martial arts. He's already a two-division champion. He's already defended the light heavyweight championship 3 times, won the middleweight title, now he's fighting for the heavyweight title. If this man wins this fight, he will go into a conversation for the greatest fighters of all time. Because not in terms of title defenses, but when people dare to dream that big, if they can accomplish it, you gotta tip your hat to them. And forever, man, the star has risen, and deservedly so, because he continues to put himself out there on the front line.
He's certainly one of the most extraordinary athletes in the history of combat sports. 2-division kickboxing champion, 2-division MMA champion. No one's ever done that before, and he has an opportunity tonight to win a 3rd world title.
My question is, does the power translate to heavyweight, J.A.? Like, can he punch at the way that he did then?
The results would tell you that Ciryl Gane is not as naturally powerful a striker as Alex Pereira. We'll see the extent to which he carries up, I don't know. But Ciryl
Has
Gane
placed a bet on Pieta.
death touch one hit quick across his abdomen.
But it's because he's more cautious with his approach. Ciryl Gane is very much a safety-first fighter. You very rarely see him rocked, and that's part of the reason why he was so much movement.
But when you look at him, right, Pereira's heavier, but Ciryl Gane looks like the bigger fighter.
Right.
He looks like the bigger guy in there.
9th title fight since November of 2022 for Alex Pereira.
That's so
one of
crazy.
11 2-division champions in UFC history. And you may have just seen $500,000 bet from a Latina on Alex Pereira on Polymarket. Essentially, even money line is -110 on both sides. Fascinating fight. This is the fight that has captivated the attention of the masses, and now we find out who will emerge from this unbelievable setting.
You think Trump feels like
They're all fired up on the ellipse, not far from here.
Leonardo DiCaprio's character on Django Unchained?
Co-main event is upon us. The Tale to Tape is brought to you by Crypto.com, the world's leading cryptocurrency platform, celebrating their 10-year anniversary. Alex Pereira will be 39 next month. Ciryl Gane is 36. Both fighters 6 foot 4 inches tall. You see Pereira from his heavyweight debut, 3 pounds heavier than Ciryl Gane, but it is the Frenchman, Ciryl Gane, who will enjoy a reach advantage of 2 inches. On now to get you ready for the first of 2 title fights you will see tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Gane's a big guy, dude.
This is the
This is freaking Alex Pereira.
I know.
Cryptocurrency platform. Our 3 judges scoring this contest of opting outside are Mike Bell, Derek Cleary, and Chris Lee. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this fight is 5 rounds for the interim UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 13 wins, 2 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 248 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, presenting the former interim UFC heavyweight champion and the #1 ranked heavyweight contender in the world, Ciryl Gane. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record, 13 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 251 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Connecticut, by way of Sao Paulo, Brazil. He is the former UFC middleweight champion and the former UFC light heavyweight champion, presenting the one, the only, Alex Pereira.
right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna keep it clean. Touch gloves. Let's do it.
So Alex Pineda trying to hit that rarefied air as a 3-division UFC champion. Thank you, Red De La Cruz. Cyril Gane figures to have something to say about that.
I love title fights. It's the best thing ever. This one's wild.
Such a pick-me fight. A pick-em fight.
He said pick me.
Pick me fight.
He's so nervous, just excited.
All right, here we go for the UFC's Interim Heavyweight Championship. You got to think Tommy Aspinall is watching somewhere. Cyril Gane is in white, Alex Pineda in blue.
Oh. Good high kick. Pieta in blue, Gane in white. Frenchman versus Brazilian. Pieta going for the 3rd title of his career.
Being that Cyril Gane's a southpaw.
He likes that switch kick off the front leg. Throws a lot of those when he's fighting southpaws.
Another good high kick by Pieta. Low kick by Gane. Responded to by Pieta. Both look confident in the ring.
Haven't seen either of these gentlemen since last October when Pineda regained the light heavyweight title against Magomed Ankalaev, and Cyril Gane took part in his 3rd undisputed heavyweight title fight against Tom Aspinall.
I love when Cyril Gane speaks about him being in this position because he says, I've earned this, man. Every time Cyril Gane fights anyone else that isn't the champion, he beats them.
Yep.
And when you win enough fights, you get the title opportunity. And that's why Cyril Gane continues to find himself in these positions.
There's the cap kick.
Pineda tried to check that second offering. 90 seconds gone by round 1.
So far, the jab of Cyril Gane, which is one of his primary weapons, has not been able to find a home. There's a nice inside look.
Good low kick by
And that's
Gane.
because for such that conventional stance, the jab is much more difficult to land. Generally, you want to try to lead with the backhand when you're in that split stance or throw more kicks. But Gane still bounced around moving. That's one landed.
That's a good stick by Gane.
Pieta's used to being the bigger fighter, so I don't think he is struggling with the range, but he's not being used to getting punched at this distance, I don't think.
Julian Lopez, Ben Sarfati, chief corners.
Takedown attempt.
I love that takedown attempt there by Gane. Just show him wrestling. Even if that's not your intention, don't let Pereira feel like you're in a stand-up fight. Because if you're in a stand-up fight with Alex Pereira, it doesn't matter the weight class. You're in trouble. Or there's danger.
Always danger. There's that front kick by Cyril Gane. One of his primary weapons. He throws it very well off the front leg, even from a bladed stance. Nice inside low kick.
Yeah, gets that foot to the target awfully quickly for a man his size.
Cyril's picked up the activity in the second part of the round.
There's another low. Nice right hand.
Pieta eating some shots here by Gane.
Pineda eating those shots, but fairly well, all things considered. Nice lead hand by Gane.
And that's one of the things that Pereira will do. At times when he gets hit, he starts pressing so much that he doesn't necessarily pay attention to the defense.
Right.
So he
Gane
can't be open to some
circling.
shots landing.
Pieta's hands are a little low.
He also has a tendency to drop the hands looking for the counters.
I mean, Pereira pressing Gane back like that is crazy to me.
Former middleweight champion.
Former 2 years ago, middleweight champion.
It looks like he put 40 pounds in his ass.
Yeah, that lower half carrying a lot of weight. Crazy. Alex Pineda.
A lot of deadlifts.
That's where that power comes from.
He looks like a heavyweight. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, he does. Ooh.
High kick just misses.
Cyril leaned out her way.
Body kick by Gane. 40 seconds left in the round. I think I do give this to Gone.
Cyril just keeps giving him that takedown feel. There's going to come a point where he actually grabs the leg.
5-rounder, obviously,
has the most submission attempts among
for the interim heavyweight championship.
one of Pereira's best strikes of the round. Well, the anticipation is so high.
It's just like tense, right? Because you know the fight can change in one strike.
Nice calf kick by Cyril.
This was a good round for Cyril Gane.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
Stung
will
him at
say,
the
I
end.
will say, Gone probably still has it barely, but I think it could be a back and forth if we go down to the later rounds. But man, Piera is like milking this as good as you can milk a cow.
Bonus bets.
Sometimes walk to your left. Whatever he's out for you, go to the left. You get out. Okay, let's start. You have to be disciplined. Start hard at that cap. Feint to kick. Feint always. Feint. And after this, after the overhead, right. Always feint.
Straight. A lot of pointed advice while some of you were in commercial break from the former UFC champion Robert Teixeira in the corner of Alex Poatan Pereira, looking for more feints and to attack with some leg kicks on Cyril Gane, who outlanded Pereira 25-11 in round one.
Well, you saw that inside leg kick he landed was really good. Cyril Gane throws his own inside leg kick there.
I mean, that is
Another high kick by Piera.
on the inside of Pereira's lead leg.
Another couple good strikes by Gone. Hasn't gotten to Piera too much. Piera's down. He's trying to stay alive. Gane's doing well on the feet. Kind of a tough spot for Piera. He's trying to keep this takedown. He's recovered. Holy shit. Gane's still throwing like a madman. We'll see if Piera can respond, and he throws a shot of his own. That was just about as close as you can get it, my friends. Any farther than that, and Piera's not out of the woods yet. Gane is throwing some powerful punches here. Back to the cage is Piera. He is staying alive. This weight has certainly given him some more, I mean, just a little bit more in the chin, but now he's down. No. Oh, fuck. Wow. That's when they stop it right there.
That was a hard hit, bro. That was hard, bro.
A couple of times.
He's
my
bleeding,
goodness.
bro. He's bleeding from that hit. He made Alex Piera bleed.
I just lost a decent chunk.
He beats him. And now he's beating him in tremendous fashion. The counter was so clean and the movement, the in and out was just so precise. Joe, he showed up with a guy that fought Tom Aspinall. Yes. And the guy that fought Tom Aspinall looked like the best fighter in the world. He hurt Pereira bad. When he dropped him, that fight could have been stopped a long time ago. But he gave him opportunities to keep going, and then Cyril Gane did.
Is his blood like black?
I talked to him in Fernando. Look at this. Boom. He just walked there right here. It's a jab.
I mean, he just had his hands down, and he wasn't protecting himself, and he wasn't throwing any punches. Looked like the Zahabi game plan.
He was on bottom legs for a long time. When he got dropped here and he started elbowing him on the side of the head, oh, look at this. Yeah, that was crazy. Look at wing left. Perfect stoppage, really. I mean, that was crazy by Cyril Gane. Hey, John, when we talked to Fernand Lopez and Cyril Gane, and and he's considered an underdog, and people are writing him off. They're almost smirking the entire weekend of fight because they know they got the guy. And once again, Zero proves why he's one of the best heavyweights in the world.
And we talk a lot about flow state being in the zone, and this guy says, I feel like I'm in the zone every time I strike, and largely the record speaks to that. What a win for Ciryl Gane. Well, Paramount Plus is your home for everything UFC. No more pay-per-view. Stream
Fucking
every fight
French.
night and every numbered event, all free with your subscription Saturday nights on Paramount Plus. And of course, this special Sunday, Bongaman Ciryl Gane, 6th win in a UFC headlining spot. Of course, the undisputed title has eluded him, but now as the interim champion, he will get a 4th crack at the undisputed heavyweight title. All right, to make this one official, inside the bump.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Hurricane has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 27 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new interim UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Ciryl.
Wow.
Congratulations, sir. I'm here with the winner, Ciryl Gane. Ciryl, want to take your mouthpiece home? You look spectacular tonight. The counters were on point. It looked like you really found your rhythm in that second round.
He had to go in to
and
retire.
connected beautifully.
Yeah, we work on it. We did a really great job with my team during the camp. I'm really proud of myself, really proud of my team. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, my family. Thank you, the people behind me. And we knew that it was possible to do. We knew that.
Ciryl, take a look at the big screen because it was a beautiful jab that started the trouble. You connected as he was coming in, just with perfect timing here, and that's what rocked him, and that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, we knew. Everybody know I'm a great athlete. I move very well. I'm very technical, but the people underestimate me. My mentality is very tough also, brother.
Well, you are absolutely one of the elites in the heavyweight division. Now you're once again the interim heavyweight champion. What are your thoughts now? You had the title shot with Tom Aspinall, the unfortunate event. What are your thoughts about that?
We will see. Now, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to Dana. Thank you, UFC. Thank you, Shama and his team. Thank you, guys. And next, everybody know already. Let's do that in Paris in September.
Well, sir, congratulations. Enjoy this. It was a spectacular performance. Ladies and gentlemen, the interim heavyweight champion, Ciryl Gane. Alex, you took a tremendous chance vacating the light heavyweight title to try to win the heavyweight title. What are your thoughts about tonight?
Alex, você tomou um risco gigante, pagou o cinturão meio pesado para tentar isso hoje. Como é que está se sentindo?
Bom, esse é o risco, né? Se eu não tivesse arriscado todas as vezes que eu lutei, eu não seria quem eu sou hoje.
This was the risk, you know. If I hadn't taken a risk every time I fought, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Do you think you'll continue to campaign as a heavyweight, or will you go back to light heavyweight now?
Você acha que vai continuar no peso pesado ou vai voltar para o meio pesado?
Não, não sei. A luta acabou de acontecer. Então tem que decidir as coisas bem. Da mesma forma que eu fiz quando eu perdi no peso médio para subir. A gente teve uma decisão junto com a minha equipe, com as minhas pessoas. E agora a gente vai da mesma forma.
I don't know. We're going to sit down and look at it the same way when I lost middleweight. We sat down with our team, talked about it, figured out. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Well, thank you for everything, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Pereira.
Ever the sportsman, Alex Pereira immediately came over after getting knocked out to acknowledge and congratulate Ciryl Gane. And interesting to hear Gane call for Paris, France, right? Because you do something like that, and you might just get to potentially fight for the undisputed title in your native Paris, France. But Ciryl Gane with a huge performance here tonight. I saw her in his veins.
It was crazy. I mean, to watch Ciryl Gane do what he did, again, right? We have seen him do this on a number of occasions now, and just prove that he's one of, if not the best heavyweights in the world. And tonight he did it once again. I mean, that foot movement was beautiful. The
Run it back with
patience,
Tom.
the striking, mixing everything up, and then taking his opportunity when it presented itself.
I don't know how long people can overlook Cyril Gane. I don't know why they still do it. It's actually asinine to me that you don't recognize what's in front of you. Because God, honestly, John, two-time national champion, and with his resume, he started in the conversation as one of the best heavyweights that's ever fought here in the UFC.
Coming from another of the best heavyweights of all time, Daniel Cormier, you're absolutely right. Oh, how about that Olympic gold, USA Hockey, Brady and Matthew Tkachuk with us tonight at UFC Freedom 250. All right, tonight's same game parlay is brought to you by Bet365, the official sports betting partner of UFC. So Bet365 has boosted the odds on this one from plus 370 to plus 600 for you. Ilya Topuria's got to win by knockout or TKO or DQ. 25 or more significant strikes landed in round one by both men, and all three of those legs come in. You're getting plus 600 on Bet365. All right, coming up next, we put a capstone on the most historic sporting event of all time. There's Spain's Ilya Topuria. In the Roosevelt Room, he can already lay claim to MMA prominence. He has conquered two of the UFC's most ruthless divisions and already has people in the fight game talking about him as one of the all-time greats. But to keep that combo going, he'll look to make good on the first defense of his lightweight title tonight. And it comes against a man who has been forged by years of championship experience. Just to highlight Gaethje there in the cabinet room. From a family of copper miners in Safford, Arizona, Gaethje is a surefire plus athlete and one who is seemingly built for this moment in more ways than one tonight. We see if he can deliver what would be one of the biggest singular wins in the history of mixed martial arts. Your UFC Freedom 250 main event beckons next from the White House.
America has always been more than just a place. America is a promise that we all make to each other. It's spelled out for us in the closing line of the Declaration of Independence.
Carmelo Anthony
We
jersey.
pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. In other words, we're all in this together. We, the people, are all part of the great American experiment in freedom and self-determination. Our nation is a melting pot, not because each person disappears into sameness, but because every one of us in our own
Yeah,
way
Mexicans are
has
construction
something
workers.
valuable
White ladies
to
are
offer.
architects.
In a land of opportunity, we're all free to pursue our own version of the American dream. To believe in this country is to believe in our people. We, the people, are the promise of America.
America's military is unmatched. Projecting power, denying passage to adversaries, and protecting our interests at the time and place of our choosing. America is winning.
We will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into. It's called peace through strength. The branch of our armed forces is setting records through our power and might. We will lead the world to peace. Our friends will respect us. Our enemies will fear us.
What do you think
And the
Putin's
world
doing
will
right now?
admire the unrivaled greatness of the United States military.
Muted, you fuck.
Like, Putin's just, he's jacking it to some AI broad. He did this commercial. Look, listen, we know it. Look at that. We know what's going on. Well, he just signed a declaration. I don't know what he just signed an autograph. I thought I was like, did he just sign something else in law? It's like all white people put $1,000.
It's about peace through strength.
Yeah, we knew those were going to come.
Back live in Washington, D.C., John Hanna, Joe Rogan, Daniel Cormier on hand. There is President Donald Trump who has witnessed a whole bunch of finishes and no decisions here.
Another
tonight
billion to
at the
Israel.
UFC live event, as any of us have ever witnessed in person, and I trust that speaks for so many of you watching around the world.
Okay, Gaethje was never the favorite in this fight. I don't know what the fuck this poly market ad is about.
Here tonight, it is UFC Freedom 250. Topuria versus Gaethje. Main event coming up shortly here on Paramount Plus.
Well, first of all, let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. We must be ready to dare all for our country. For history does not long entrust the care of freedom to the weak or the timid.
Our debt to the heroic men and valiant women in the service of our country can never be repaid. America will never forget their sacrifice.
I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you. And the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
We choose to go to the moon and discontinue and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. There is nothing wrong with America that cannot be cured by what is right with America. We're not Democrats first. We're not Republicans first.
The only Obama quote is, "I'm not a Democrat."
Allow anyone to tell you that it cannot be done. No challenge can match the heart and fight and spirit of America.
When I was in Slovenia, we used to have fights as well. My uncle was #1 fighter. Dude.
On this amazing stage here at the White House. And now live from the White House in Washington, D.C., it is time for the main event from UFC Freedom 250, Topuria versus Gaethje.
This is awesome.
To you by Ram Trucks. Nothing stops Ram. And Crypto.com, the world's leading cryptocurrency platform, celebrating its 10-year anniversary. Well, the American Justin Gaethje is
Main event. Who's in chat? Main event.
this matador, two-division champion Ilia Topuria, who tonight will try to deliver on the road with the eyes of the entire sports world firmly fixed upon him.
America, to me, is a land of opportunity. We are the land of promise, and hope. To have an opportunity to choose your path, that is the American dream. Getting a chance to fight on the lawn of the White House, such an honor, something that I could have never dreamed.
We're too great a nation to limit ourselves to small dreams. We have every right to dream heroic dreams.
3, 2, 1.
Get back to the wall!
Liftoff.
Former BMF champion, two-time interim lightweight champion, future Hall of Famer. Oh! Justin Gaethje!
The most violent man in the most violent sport! Oh, he hurt him bad!
Everything I've ever sacrificed is leading up to this moment. Beating Ilia for the undisputed lightweight title would mean everything to me. It will be legendary.
There are paths in your life that you choose it, and there are paths that choose you. Since the first day I
Beat
stepped
Patty.
into the gym, I felt something special. I was destined to become a UFC world champion.
Nobody ascended to the top of the sport as one of the absolute best quicker than this young man. He's already reaching legendary status. Oh!
To not just beat two of the greatest featherweights of all time, but knock them out cold. Oh, he does it again! And then to move up to lightweight and knock out one of the greatest of all time, that is extraordinary.
I represent the new generation of the mixed martial arts. This is the next level of the game.
She thinks he's unbeatable. These are things that I have learned are detrimental in life. So I'm here to teach him that lesson.
I don't think that there's no one on my level at this point. It sounds cocky. Maybe it is a little bit cocky. But I don't give a damn. En la Casa Blanca, Justin caerá y tengo una rosa preparada para él.
This will be my last chance to accomplish undisputed gold in the UFC. I will be throwing missiles on the White House lawn on June 14th. Promise you that. I love this country. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be. At UFC 250 on the White House lawn. I'm going to make my country proud.
There ain't no grave to hold my body down. There ain't no grave to hold my body down. Hear that trumpet sound, rise right out of the ground. There ain't no grave to hold my body down. Look way down the river. What do you think I see? I see a band of angels, and they're coming after me. There ain't no grave to hold my body down. Ain't no grave.
Bro, he's in the Oval Office reading the fucking Declaration, bro.
Put your feet on, let's see. Don't you blow your trumpet till you hear from me. There ain't no grave. Hold my body down. Ain't no grave. Hold my body down. Beat me, Jesus, beat me in the middle of the air.
Well, you can argue no American fighter deserves to make a walk to the octagon from the Oval Office quite like Justin Gaethje. Major donations, Joe, in blood and sweat and tears across a mixed martial arts career that dates to 2011. This man has accomplished everything in this sport with the exception of the ultimate prize. And if he can somehow solve this Ilia Topuria puzzle tonight, there will be nothing left to accomplish for Justin Gaethje.
He is one of the most unusual fighters to ever fight this sport. It's one of the things that he said to you, John, when you interviewed him. He feels no emotion. People say that and you don't believe it. When Justin Gaethje says it, I believe it. There's something about the calmness in which he enters into war, the calmness in which he throws himself into the fire. That's so different than everybody else. And he has had such a reckless abandon the way he approaches high-level combat sports. It's just so unusual. The calmness is so unusual. And his conviction to do damage on opponents, regardless of what happens to him. He said earlier in his career, when he first started fighting the UFC, I'm gonna lose by knockout. But I'm going to win more than I'm going to lose. And I'm going to throw myself at these guys and break them. And that is what he has done time and time again. But what he did later in his career, he tempered that violence with intelligence.
Where's Bryce Mitchell and Sean Strickland right now?
And that led to much more success And that is what I think he has to do tonight with Ilia Topuria. He is the bigger man. He has had tremendous experience against the highest level fighters in the game. And this is the pinnacle moment of his storied career. And if he wins tonight, he is a legend.
You know, Joe, you said he's your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. And then we all picked up and started saying it. But we weren't just saying that because it sounded cool. It's actually the truth. Because when you talk to his contemporaries, they're all in agreement. There is no one to watch more fun, more exciting, more violent than Justin Gaethje. He is about as violent a guy that the UFC's ever seen because he will chop you down with leg kicks. He can kick you up high like he did Dustin Poirier. His boxing has improved to the point that he can go with just about everybody. And he's a wrestling All-American. We don't get to see the wrestling because he loves the fight so much. Justin recognizes, though, that it's a massive opportunity for him. And if there is a setting for someone to pull off a monumental upset, an American fighter, it's this setting right now. Justin Gaethje, America's birthday, White House South Lawn, massive underdog, becoming a UFC world champion. It's not something that could not happen. And Justin fits the proof tonight that he's the best lightweight in the world.
16th UFC appearance for the two-time UFC interim lightweight champion and former BMF champion Justin Gaethje, 10-time UFC headliner. This will be his 5th title fight overall. He has faced all the all-time greats. He has acknowledged repeatedly over the last several fights all the best fighters in the world move forward. We'll see how he chooses to proceed with this uniquely challenging striker.
Whoa. Took off the hat and the shirt with one swoop. That was pretty cool.
It's amazing. The whole night, these performers have been tremendous all night. But when you look at this, man, he had to stand across the octagon from Khabib Nurmagomedov, Charles Oliveira on his run. There is no challenge that would be too much for Justin Gaethje or could overwhelm Justin Gaethje. He's seen the best of the best. He's been in there with him. And he won a round off Khabib, right? This guy can fight anybody, man.
And in terms of just straight patriotism and pride to be an American, this guy has it in droves. We talk so much about, Brazilian nationalism and how excited they get for the UFC and those English crowds. Well, Justin Gaethje has always gone for the Stars and Stripes. With pride for the moment. The staff has always
Gaethje KO would be cool.
And we acknowledge Ryan Nolan, Director and Commanding Officer of the President's Own United States Marine Band, the Marine as well. This has been a huge initiative over the last 9 months or so, and they have just absolutely nailed it tonight. And see somebody there on Polymarket, 150,000 on Justin Gaethje. Big underdog tonight against the man who will now make the jaunt, Ilia Topuria.
Oh, jeez. This guy's scary. It's probably going to be a Spanish. Oh. This motherfucker's singing in Spanish. That is insane, bro.
Flagged by Medal of Honor recipient
Fuck, this guy's gonna knock Gaethje the fuck out, bro. He's so scary, bro. He's so scary. I'm gonna lose $250 on UFC Freedom 250. Yeah. Dude. Oh my gosh. Bro.
If for anyone who didn't hear me, I basically just said that Gaethje has no chance, and everything that's going on is not going to go his way.
Oh my gosh. UFC's the best, bro. UFC's the fucking best. We got Conor McGregor still. Donald Trump is a showman.
He really does believe that he is that good. He walks around here with a
I just want to hear the Tim Dillon podcast after this fight.
and you have put together what may be the best three-fight run in the history of the UFC with George Invincible, Max Holloway, and then Charles Oliveira, all back-to-back-to-back. And now Justin Gaethje stands on the doorstep. If he can do what he says he is going to do, if he can knock him out in the first round, it'll be hard to not consider Ilias a point in the #1 pound fighter in the world. But at the end of the day, if he needs to, he can rely on the grappling and the wrestling, because that is when he will start to be what he got here in the first place.
He's so good in so many different ways. You can follow his training on YouTube, and it's so intelligent, it's so thorough, and he puts every ounce of his soul into every day of training. You can see the results inside the octagon. They've been nothing short of remarkable. Maybe the greatest three-fight run in the history of sport. Knocks out Alexander Volkanovski, knocks out Max Holloway, and knocks out Charles Oliveira. I don't think there's ever been a three-run victory streak that compares to it. He is the next level of the current generation, and the current generation is the greatest level we've ever seen in the history of the sport.
And oftentimes he is fond of saying it's what they want to do versus what they are going to be able to do. And we talk about a lot of these athletes on the highest level of the sport being a picture of composure and poise in advance of these, what Gaethje calls traumatic.
This Seinfeld looking motherfucker got the best seats in the house.
Backs it all up, has his celebration
Fuck.
the night before he knocks out Charles Oliveira.
How many times was that guy's name in the Epstein files?
Infuriate his opponent. But then when he wins afterwards, like, what can you say about him? I mean, the dude is truly remarkable, and it's a true honor to get to watch this guy perform. In every sport, you're going to see the next level with each passing generation, and that's what we're seeing right now in the sport.
Ilias Poirier standing in front of Charles Oliveira, a lightweight champion that had went on a streak of victories, defending that belt in such amazing ways, and literally looked him in the eyes and said, "I'm sorry it had to be you." I'm sorry it's you. That's crazy.
Well, his belief is unshakable, and it's because of the work and because of the results. And, you know, we're all very excited to see what happens tonight.
And his brother Alexander Topuria, as you guys well know, is a UFC fighter who has sacrificed to such an extent his own MMA aspirations because his brother's so good. And the focus is on the lightweight champion. El Matador, Ilia Topuria. All right, tonight's title fight's all.
Look at Trump. He pointed at him. Trump pointed at him and clapped.
These insights are brought to you by UFC Insights Engine, built with IBM Watson X, a lot of numbers upon which you could drop. Ilia Topuria has landed a knockdown in 6 straight fights, longest active streak in the UFC. All right, here we go with your championship tale to take, brought to you by Crypto.com, the world's leading cryptocurrency platform, celebrating its 10-year anniversary. Justin Gaethje is 37. Ilia Topuria 29. Gaethje has 4 inches in height, less pronounced in reach, where the American fighter will have a reach advantage of 1 inch. Gaethje, the interim champ. Ilia, the UFC lightweight champion. Unify the lightweight titles, the White House, and the backdrop. The main event introductions, Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Association of Combat Commissions. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Ben Cartlidge, Derek Cleary, and Sal Diamato. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mark Goddard. Tonight's main event is brought to you by Superfile, protecting your files from hackers, cyber criminals, and that guy who uses the word password as his password.
What the hell?
For those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the South Lawn of the White House in Washington, D.C.
Bro. Bro. Fucking fireworks.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 27 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds, fighting out of Denver, Colorado, by way of Southford, Arizona. He is the former UFC BMF champion and the 2-time interim UFC lightweight champion, presenting the challenger, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, an undefeated mixed martial artist, holding a perfect professional record, 17 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds, fighting out of Alicante, Spain, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion and the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
Okay, gentlemen, you understand the rules you find there. Listen to me all times, keep yourself protected. When I say stop, you stop. If you want to touch, do it now. God bless.
The tension is palpable, as they say.
Wow.
300 people with us here on the South Lawn. Another 80,000 not far away on the ellipse. Thank you, Chrissy. Ready to go. And that is the belt that is on the line here at UFC Freedom 250. The calm, cool, and collected Ilia Topuria is in the blue center of the octagon. Justin Gaethje working off of that jab early is in what?
That was stiff jab by Gaethje there. Where he's choking him down.
being hurt from early. That's 3.
Nice low kick by Taporia. Nice uppercut by Gaethje.
Gaethje had to wait a long time, but off to an outstanding start.
It's almost like Taporia doesn't respect what Justin's throwing at him. Oh, nice leg kick. That's another one from Taporia. Justin needs to throw his leg kick.
Ooh, nice right.
Uh-oh.
Big right hand from Taporia after Gaethje appeared to land.
Taporia in the blue trunks. Good combination on Gaethje, who has landed more in this first round. About a minute through.
Nice right hand there by Justin, though.
Counter got through for the American.
Nice uppercut. But you can just see, like, the difference in the power.
Taporia's hands are nice and tight to that chin. High kick might have snuck through for Gaethje. Jab snaps back the head of Taporia. The range is really being controlled by the shorter fighter here, though, in Taporia. Little clinch situation there. Gaethje doing really good with the control, getting a nice little punch in and getting out of the danger zone, really.
Remember, Gaethje throws so many leg kicks, he doesn't do that anymore.
Takedown attempt to an uppercut, no good by Gaethje. Little red around the eye of Taporia. Oh, good punch. Gaethje on wobbly legs. Ducks under the follow-up attempt by Taporia. Another good jab right on that right eye of Taporia. Not quite swelling. It looks more like bleeding. I mean, it's just always there every time Taporia tries to come in. That jab meets him. God, Taporia's got like 2x power on all of his punches, bro. Like Gaethje's hitting him, and it's like, okay. And then Taporia just sneaks one by, and Gaethje's entire body shuts down. I mean, Gaethje is by far in doing better in the as far as volume. The quality has to go to Taporia here. Oh my goodness, another good strike by Gaethje.
Trading at 29% right now.
Huge opening round so far for the challenger.
Another good punch by Gaethje. Taporia is going to need to let the hands loose. Oh, good high kick by Gaethje. Another good strike by Taporia. He's going to put it on now. Gaethje with the counter. You got to stay out of the danger zone. Good uppercut by Taporia. Gaethje's able to recover. Final minute of the first round. Another good strike by Gaethje. Another good strike by Taporia. We're lining them up here. Knee. Low single attempt by Gaethje. No good. Sprawl situation left an opening for Taporia. No use. High kick Gaethje. Walks into another uppercut by Taporia, who's landed. Body kick kind of separates him. Got to stay out of the danger zone, Gaethje. Oh, liver shot. Final 10 seconds. Taporia pouring it on. Gaethje, oh my gosh, that liver. How do you judge that round?
Gosh, that might have been one of the best first rounds I've ever seen. Because
how do you judge that round?
Like Taporia, I get it. Like he did his thing, but
Gaethje.
Beautiful right hand over the top by KG. Beautiful right hand over the top by KG. A lot of moments towards the end of that round.
Topuria he's built like a bullet. Like a bullet.
And the numbers would tell you, albeit unofficially, that Topuria outlanded Gaethje 39-37 and Ilya landed at a 67% clip, 47%.
He's hurt.
Oh my God.
He's hurt. He's not. So that could be an advantage for Gaethje.
Here we go, round 2 of a possible 5 for the UFC lightweight title.
Gaethje started to stand a little bit in front of Topuria.
Start of the second round.
Ilya is so explosive. You cannot allow him to set his feet. The thing about Gaethje is Ilya is a little shorter than him, so when he enters, Gaethje just kind of puts his jab out there and lets him run into it. You see that?
Yep. Yeah, but now he's fainting before he moves in to try to lure out that jab.
Tonight's social media posts are brought to you by Threads for conversations happening inside and outside the octagon. Take it.
Gaethje with this duck under, just swooping overhand, has done some really good things for him.
Connects to the neck.
Good strikes. I'm not sure who won that little powwow. But, I mean, we are just training.
Topuria just presses you forward with that measured forward pressure. I love that single leg to collar tie uppercut by Gaethje.
Gaethje jab momentarily keeps Topuria at bay. Now a nice jab from the champ.
Gaethje seems to be kind of rolling as Topuria throws the right hand.
Oh, that's a huge right from Gaethje. Topuria with a great chin, ate it pretty well.
Nice jab by Justin.
Oh, nice uppercut
again.
Good combination by the champ. Topuria laying it on now. Gaethje's able to keep him slightly at bay. Good high kick by Gaethje. As long as Gaethje doesn't stay in this danger zone right here. Oh my God, his body's got to be fucking mush. Topuria's throwing. Gaethje is too. Gaethje to the body. Topuria uppercut. Gaethje's doing better with his back against the fence. Got to stay out of the danger zone, though. Once you get in that pocket, oh my God. His insides have to be just fucking smoothie mush. Oh!
Body work was crazy by Topuria, and we have seen him do this before on multiple occasions. Look for the triangle here. Oh, Topuria's going triangle from the top.
It wins by submission for the BJJ black belt, Topuria.
And now you can switch armbar.
Yeah, roll him up with the leg.
Oh, that was nice, Joe. Beautiful. Just as that comes down, explode. There it is. That side control.
Final minute of round number 2. Gaethje may be able to survive this after a little bit of a grappling exchange. couple submission attempts by Topuria, nothing too incredible.
A lot of energy expended on both sides. A lot of offense from Topuria.
Gaethje's got to be trying to find a way to get to the end of this round. Those body shots were very tired.
Good strike by Gaethje from the ground.
Really went forward in the second round. And the pace is insane.
He may be riding this out. Oh, he has to, right? This round is bad. This is Ilia's round. Ilia fought a tremendous second round, hurt him bad to the body. Looked like he was going to finish it. But now Justin gets to go in his stool, try to recover, and try to refocus for a third round.
See, in the round number 2, I think that one pretty much goes to Ilia. Gaethje still not wearing very much damage.
Sit down. Yeah. Good. Slowly bring him back. Hey.
Okay, good body shot.
All right. That was a good body shot. Hey. Start pressing him. Start pressing him. No more backwards. He's pushing me back to the fence. Press him and time him. You either drop step or you open your left foot. You got me? And start bringing the low kick now. He's forgot about it. You have to dig into him, though. Okay? No more falling back. You got me? Deep breath. Here we go. Big drink for me. This is on you. This is on you. Drink. Good. Another one. Another one. Good job. Hey.
He's such a little baby.
Forward, leg pressure. Leg pressure. Bring the low kick. Kick him off his feet. He almost slapped with the right hand. He thought he was slapping up top, not even really making a fist to open up that left hook to the body.
Trevor Whitman doing a great job centering Justin Gaethje, and again with pointed advice, he wants forward motion.
This scene is so surreal. The fog is rolling in the cage. This fight is incredible.
He wants Gaethje pressing forward. He's allowing Topuria to back him up. This is good for Gaethje. Get close, get in contact, try to clinch and hold him. Because Ilia, I mean, both of them are fatigued. The pace has been so high. But Ilia did look a little tired going back to the end of that round.
Topuria landing a remarkable 72%. I mean, that is significant strikes.
John, 60-something% in the first round, 70 in the second. It's crazy.
It does appear to be a little bit fatigued. Coach Dean Thomas, what do you got?
This is a bad spot for Gaethje. It seems physically at times. He ended that round bad, but it's not all that bad for him because he's been in these wars before. He's got to be able to draw from that experience and take Topuria.
Oh, good cross by Topuria.
So Gaethje does have some advantages as the way this fight is playing out.
And there was the low kick from Gaethje, and that was what Trevor Whitman was calling for in the corner. Said he's not going to anticipate it. He landed it hard.
Well, Ilia's waiting because he's trying to get his second win. Justin's got to get the win right now, not allow him to rebuild his win.
That's a great read, champ. Ilia Topuria has been 25 minutes in the UFC against Josh Emmett back in 2023. It was a fight of the night, but largely it was one-way traffic.
Right. And that's the difference, right? He's taking damage. He's been hit. But if you're Justin, you want to do what Trevor Whitman said. You got to start keeping that leg.
Justin looks fresher right now. Ilia looks like he really drained himself trying to finish. And he looks much slower right now.
And there's like a power threat still because he hits so hard. But that threat goes down from 10 to like 6 when you start getting around 3, 4, 5.
Well, I don't have to tell you guys, but wrestling and grappling is exhausting. Gaethje oftentimes will say he doesn't wrestle a lot in MMA because he's worried about it.
There's that jab again by Gaethje. Gaethje looks the fresher fighter.
Uh-oh. Gaethje pops Topuria. Topuria may be out. Gaethje's looking for some sort of submission. I don't know what Topuria just... I mean, Gaethje gave it back to him somehow. He looks like he's still out almost. Topuria back to his feet. High kick by Gaethje.
Look at his face. His face is destroyed right now. We've never seen him like this.
Topuria throws offense. Gaethje not making it pay.
But Gaethje's got to press a little bit. Because like you said, I think that was such a great point. Dean's point. Topuria has not experienced these wars. We've seen Gaethje in these constantly.
But we're still only in the third.
Yeah.
He's got to save some.
But if Gaethje actually allows for him to build back
Topuria kind of reaching at this point. Gaethje still, I mean, looks fine. Good combination by Gaethje.
Another right hand there landed by Gaethje.
Oh my goodness.
How about now? I'm excited.
Look at the swelling around that left eye. Crazy.
Gaethje looks like he got like almost nothing, and Topuria looks like he got hit by a truck, and this fight is really close. Topuria is right there.
Get him off. Get off the heels. Get off. Push him in the middle. Push him in the middle. Good.
Gaethje's running.
Yeah, but they want him to get to the middle. And that's good. I like that.
Another good strike by Topuria. Gaethje.
In the 5th round, they should say, listen, the minute that you circle, he is going to be ready to kill you, so play defense when you get in the middle.
Topuria is struggling to see out of that eye. Shoulder. Front trip by Topuria. Gets the takedown. Might have won him this round. Justin's really starting to feel it now, I believe. Topuria's got the back. Gaethje snuck out. Good strikes right off rip. Final 30 seconds. Gaethje defends the takedown. What a sad-looking double leg. Ilya got like 2 attempts at it. Now we're like in a sprawl situation. Gaethje may be able to get behind for a true takedown. Working on the hips or back of Topuria with the knee. Good knee by Gaethje at the end of the round.
No! Whoa! Oh!
What?
What? No! No! Dana! Dana! Come
He's
in!
gonna do a backflip! He's gonna do a backflip
Oh
at the
my
White House!
gosh!
He's gonna do a backflip at the White House!
No! Dana's gotta come in and say something.
USA! 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 USA!
USA!
Wow.
That's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
insane, bro. That is insane. I can't believe they called the fight. They must have been like, dude, you cannot see a thing. Yeah. Talk to the wife. Oh my word. Look, he not even give Dana. To be fair, like, he got his bell wrong.
Yeah.
He got his bell wrong. Did he lose it? But like, I get it. Like, to beat the champ, you gotta beat the champ, and he beat the shit out of the champ.
Congrats to Justin Gaethje, bro. Does anyone deserve it more? That's America.
Hugs his parents, mom, his brother.
The support that this family gives Justin is crazy.
Elia undefeated no more.
Yeah, I mean, it was going to happen, but boy, that guy, he is a freaking little beast.
Get Trump in the cage, bro.
They continue to attend. Ilya Topuria, perhaps it was Javier Clement who stopped the fight to try to protect his fighter to fight another day. Gaethje goes over to acknowledge Topuria. Those two fighters forever linked, but Gaethje got it done.
It's kind of crazy though, because I thought Topuria's fourth round was his best round in a while.
Yeah, he just punched. He just got him so many times. Oh my gosh.
Those hands are heavy, man.
Another right hand. I mean, watch Topuria's eyes swole shut. Gaethje could not miss with the right hand. And then watch at the end of this round. Oh my God, knees him right at rib. And you can see Topuria immediately take his left elbow back. You can tell he was hurt bad. By the way he got up to go back to his stool, you can tell that Ilya was very hurt.
And you remember back in the day when Justin Gaethje first won the interim lightweight championship, he unceremoniously tossed the belt on the ground, and now he's the undisputed champ. But we saw Alexander Topuria say, we're going to finish the fight, but somebody else got involved. All eyes on the highlight. Justin Gaethje, we'll talk to him next.
Does Joe know how to tie a tie?
Dude, look at that double Windsor, bro. Why is it so giant? Why is this double Windsor so giant?
It's me. When you think you're coming back, let me know. I know you have places to be, but I could always use your help.
Oh, that might be a problem.
Wow.
The Brigands are savages. Galaxy.
Ilya probably gets a rematch. Which he probably wins, but good for Gaethje, man.
Well, the MAC is back. Irish megastar Conor McGregor returns to the octagon to face Hawaii's finest Max Holloway. One man hunts the knockout. The other never stops coming forward. McGregor, Holloway, Act 2, non-legends need not apply. UFC 329 live July 11th at T-Mobile Arena in Vegas and only on Paramount Plus. All right, one final time tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the fourth round, your winner by TKO due to corner stoppage and no! Undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Justin the Highlight
And
Ladies
new.
and gentlemen, I am here with the winner and new
Wow.
UFC lightweight champion of the world.
In such a spectacular fashion, in a fight where you were at some points 6-1 underdog. How good does this feel? Hey, I'm from America. 250 years ago, we were way bigger than 6-1 dogs. And look at us fighting now. To all the current, former, and future military service members,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all the first responders, the police officers, firefighters, the ambulance, EMTs. You guys have no idea how grateful I am. And for as long as I'm able to, I will use my name to make money and support you guys. First and foremost, thank you. And all glory to God, I prayed so much for this opportunity to do something legendary. And I know that was absolutely legendary because I cannot even believe it. Wow.
It's one of the biggest upsets in the history of the sport, but you are one of the most durable and legendary fighters this sport has ever seen, and you proved that tonight. There was moments in the fight where you were badly hurt, but you rebounded, regrouped, and did your damage.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna have to get through the first round. His skills are unmatched when he's fresh, and I'm fresh, but my durability, my tenacity, and my heart will carry me through those first couple rounds, and nobody can outwork me in round 3, and especially the championship rounds 4 and 5.
Take a look at some of these replays here because you caught him with some beautiful shots and badly damaged him. And then this was a big one at the end of that round. That knee to the body hurt him badly. He came back to his corner. They tried to get him to continue, but he couldn't.
Well, I owe him that because he hurt me in my liver so bad. And they did hard work, baby. I have my mom's Mexican warrior spirit. I got my dad's German hard-ass thick bones. And I am made for these moments. This sport was made for me. And yeah, I've shown you why. I'm the most consistent, most exciting guy that's ever been in this cage.
You certainly.
I've watched UFC from day one. I'm a huge fan. That's the only reason why I tried it. And unmatched, I'm telling you.
Well, you've been always described as the most violent man in the most violent sport. Look at this tonight. The UFC 250 belts. And this one, the undisputed lightweight championship of the world, the thing that you've been chasing your entire career.
Yeah, like, again, I have such an opposite mindset as to what he was putting out there. I told myself I was going to lose. I told myself I was going to get embarrassed so that I can go to my most primal place and dig deep. And I had to. That guy had me in trouble. He had me rocked my chin, smoked my liver, and I stuck in it. And look at my face. I got some thick-ass skin, I'll tell you that. Something's wrong with my face. It needs to be studied.
It does need to be studied. Listen, Justin, this was an amazing performance. I don't even want to talk to whether or not you're going to retire, really.
I promised my mom I wouldn't make a decision tonight.
Well, good, beautiful. Just enjoy this. Enjoy this. It was one of the greatest fights I've ever called in my life. One of the greatest fights in the history of the sport. It was an honor to call. Thank you, sir. Thank you for everything. Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be sick.
Ladies and gentlemen,
guys, but I got to take it.
Take that double bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Justin Gaethje.
That's awesome.
Well, however you feel in terms of where that lands on the overall upset scale, that is one of the biggest singular wins in UFC history. Bud Light, the official American beer sponsor of UFC, easy to celebrate, easy to enjoy. The celebration is on for Team Gaethje in Colorado and Arizona and across the United States of America. What an absolute warrior.
Jesus Christ, they can't figure out how to take a picture. Yeah. What a champion!
What
Very
a champion
hard-headed
this guy
boy.
is! He's a great guy.
I bet it was tough. How long were you in labor with him? He's a fighter. You must be a fighter.
His skin is tough.
Champion that wasn't going to count this time easy, and Justin Gaethje broke him down. Over the course of 20 minutes, he did exactly what he needed to do to separate.
Look at Baron. Look at Baron. His big, tall ass.
Fucking Baron.
Big,
Baron's
tall ass
7'2".
Baron, bro. He's like, hey, how are you doing? I am the monster from the back rooms. Where's his like granddaughter that all the Gen Zs are?
Kai, she did a face-off with Dana.
Oh, she did a log off. Oh, look at Eric. Or Don. Is that Don Jr.? That's Don
I think it's Junior.
What a night for the American Justin Gaethje. When you think stars and stripes in the UFC, most people think of Justin Gaethje, and we'll see if he returns.
There's Eric.
I believe his mother would love him to ride off.
Oh, there's Kai. I see her.
Yeah.
Look at Barrett go, hello, little boy. Hello, little child. Little child boy.
Wow. Well, that cashed out. I think that might just about do it for the Dudes of Sports podcast. Thanks for joining us, guys. Kyle, anything else you want to say to the folks?
I got nothing else, guys. Awesome fight. Awesome.
Oh
event.
my
This was
God.
awesome. Like way better than I expected.
Awesome.
So yeah, just we'll have a good night. Our baseball teams suck. Our football teams, we'll see. Go Canes! Canes won tonight too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Other than that, let's have a great rest of the week.
Yep.
Good night,
See you guys
folks.
next week.
Good night, folks.
Good night, folks.